First of all, and possibly the most important thing that the world needs to know now is do not attempt to take a shower with your eyes closed. And also, no matter how thirsty you get, do not drink shower water. You know, they tell you don't eat yellow snow. But no one ever tells you what to do when you get thirsty in the shower. No one. We live in such an ignorant world. Second of all, I'm going to get to the point and tell you about my biggest fear. Shadows. No, not just shadows in general. I'd like to get more specific. I'm talking about my own shadow. The shadow of a building, for example, does bupkis for me. The shadow of a bird, an airplane, Superman, diddly squat. But my own shadow. Why won't you leave me alone? Why do you follow me? I would walk on the street scared to look back because I know it will be there, following me, you know? I stop to check, I look, everything is fine. The shadow seems to be dead. But I know that the moment I turn my back at it, it will come back to life and start following me again. I just wish I were brave enough and able to catch the shadow in action so I can be like, hey, busted. Put your hands in the air. I saw you dead and I saw you come back to life. You are under arrest for impersonating Jesus. You know, I wish I were that brave. But I'm not. I'm not. It's the silence though, the silence of the shadow that's the scariest. If my shadow talked, I'd be less frightened. You know, just a couple of words of reassurance like, hey Thomas, would you mind not walking that fast? Very simple words like, hey Thomas, you're obnoxious. You're spending too much time in the dark. I need my light, man. You're killing me. You're killing me. I want a divorce. You know, who knew that shadows had feelings too? I want a divorce. Now that'll make my day. Or at least, if I could take someone else's shadow. I'm only afraid of my own shadow, so someone else's shadow would do just fine. If I could take someone else's shadow, I wouldn't have to live with this daily fear. You know, just find some other attractive shadow and follow them at night so I can clearly assess their shadow and make sure it's not damaged or defected or anything. So follow them for a while, then break the ice with, excuse me, I have been following you, but this is not what it looks like. Put the pepper spray back. All I want is, what I'm trying to say is that, will you give me your shadow for the rest of our life? Please? You see, fear gets in my head, and sometimes I would think that my shadow wants to kill me, to become independent. But that's stupid. I know, but the shadow doesn't know that when God made them, the shadows, He attached them to human beings and other objects, so they cannot be independent. So the shadow cannot kill me. I'm smarter than my shadow. Yeah. I'm smarter than my shadow, and I'm very proud of it.